FC. A lot of stuff happening today. A lot of stuff happening about the 2-2 draw with United yesterday. We covered that earlier. We're going to talk about potential Liverpool managers after Jurgen Klopp, of course, leaves at the end of the season. And one name has shone brightly in the night, total eclipsed sky since Alonso basically ruled himself out last week, and that is Sporting Lisbon's young, up-and-coming rising star manager, Ruben Amorim. Amorim, I think you pronounce his name. The Portuguese wonder manager, the next big thing, Mourinho Mark II, whatever you want to call him, doing an unbelievable job with Sporting in Portugal. A lot of reports in Portugal today, a lot of stuff on Twitter X today as well, going crazy about him, that he was apparently in talks, his representatives and agents were in talks with Liverpool last week and are in Liverpool or in England this week with a potential 3-year contract on the table. Now, it's only reports. If it's real, I don't know, but I, for one, do like him. I've looked into him. He is the real deal. I know Portugal and the Premier League, the Portuguese League and the Premier League are two different leagues, of course, totally different leagues, and Liverpool and Sporting Lisbon are two totally different clubs, of course, because we all know Liverpool is a humongous world intergalactic club. Sporting Lisbon aren't quite at that level. They do play really good football, attacking football. The Portuguese league, as we know, has unearthed some unbelievable technically gifted players over the years. Ronaldo, for one of them, one of the best players in the world, of course. But overall, I mean, even Diogo Jota, who we have playing for us, we're hoping he's fit next week, of course. We do need Jota. But just the Portuguese names roll off your tongue. Remember Figo back in the 90s and stuff like this. But I mean, they have one hell of a league that just keeps churning out footballers after footballers and managers after managers. But at the end of the day, I think Ruben Amorim is definitely one on the list. Whether this is true, that his agent and his representatives are in England or talking to Liverpool, it seems credible, to be fair. Especially when the Alonso stuff fell through last week. We switched our attention to our second in line, of course, and that was the Sporting Lisbon manager. I like him, as I say, really good. There's no guarantee that if he does come to Liverpool in the summer that he's going to be a success, because, as I say, Sporting Lisbon and Liverpool and like the Portuguese League and the Premier League are two different animals altogether, aren't they? But I like his philosophy, the pressing, the football, the attacking football, defensively very good. Everything about him on a shoestring of Sporting Lisbon, of course, which will probably suit FSG. But I mean, a better quality of player, better quality of league at Liverpool. It should be a totally different ball game. But it's an interesting one, isn't it? So all the journalists are looking at it. Now, none of the big journalists that you would like it to hear from, the likes of, you know, my mate James Pearce and Paul Gorst and, like, you know, all these type of guys. And of course, the really big journalists that you would love to see. But there is sort of rumblings in the background, if you want to call it that. A lot of smaller Portuguese journalists talking a lot about him in the last, say, week or 10 days, that he would be a perfect fit for Liverpool and that he's interested in Liverpool. I seen an interview he did last week after a Sporting game. They mentioned Liverpool to him, and he didn't say much, to be fair. He didn't want to say too much. I'm a Derby County fan. What do you think of the club? Derby County? A proper club, by the way. Absolutely legendary. Sell Salah, sign and Cisco. Says Goose Step. I don't know. Ruben would do well. Look, it's no guarantee Ruben is going to come to Liverpool in the summer, but I, for one, do like him. I really do. I hope the reports are true. I really do. Alonso is not coming. We do know that. He's ruled himself out. He wants to stay at Bayer Leverkusen. You can understand it. I mean, the jump from Bayer Leverkusen to Liverpool is huge. Then again, the jump from Sporting Lisbon to Liverpool is absolutely humongous too. So hit the like, hit the share, hit the like button if you think Ruben Amorim is coming to Liverpool in the summer, or would you even like Ruben to come to Liverpool this summer? Get it in the thoughts, hit the like, hit the share. You know what to do, guys. We're going to have a little chat about Liverpool's next manager in line, because sadly, Jurgen Norbert Klopp is leaving at the end of the summer. Let's hope we bring a Premier League or Europa League or both before he does leave. But who would you like at Liverpool in the summer. Edwards back, Amorim incoming. I'm excited. It's his red bird. Yeah, look, it's not a done deal by any chance. Absolutely not. But I would like it. It would be exciting. It's a new chapter. We still have a bit of a season to play for. 7 league games and a Europa League to win, of course. But we still have to look forward because we know it's the inevitable. It's a sad inevitability that Jurgen's leaving. That's the real bad news. Henry Ray Baker is in. How are you, Henry? Hopefully you were good, my friend. Check out Henry Ray Baker's channel. Absolute legend in the house. Hit the like, hit the share, give us a sub. Show us your love. Ruben, absolutely. So hit the like if you want Ruben at LFC. Hit that like button if you want Ruben Amorim at LFC. I, for one, do. I think, as I say, new chapter, exciting. It's brand of football. The way he conducts himself, there's something about him. Really looks the part. Doing a really good job at Sporting Lisbon. Can he transition to a bigger club, a world club like Liverpool? Who knows? But he's got to have a chance. Let's hope the journalists and let's hope the Twitter background noise today means something. I'm hearing a lot about it over the last, say, 10 days, 2 weeks. It sounds credible, but we shall see. We shall see. Thiago, Matip, Salah, Hakpo got to move on this summer and sign new players as Goose-Step Scouser. We'll get to that again. There's plenty of time to talk about that right now. I just want to know, will Ruben Amorim come to Liverpool in the summer? Would you be happy if Ruben came to Liverpool this summer? Would you be happy with that appointment? Now that we have Edwards back at the helm and Richard Hughes, of course, joining them in the summer, backroom staff, things happening at Liverpool at breakneck pace, really. You know, Dave, listen to me, kid. Gotta sign that N Cisco, please. Okay, I'll put a word in for you. I'll put a word in, baby. Eamon Kelly, any new manager will have a little say on new players. We're back to a transfer committee, says Eamon. Exactly. Yeah, it depends on his contract and what sort of say he wants or doesn't want. You know, Klopp got more say as he progressed and years went on, and apparently Michael Edwards wasn't happy with the managers having a say or a final say in, you know, players with all the data analytics and stuff that Liverpool incorporate when they're looking for new players. And it's not just a like them or watching an old DVD or video of them. They do data checkups. They do CSI, baby. They check you inside and out. They do a DNA test to get the right players and profile pick for Liverpool players. And it has, to be fair, 90% of the time or more, worked absolute wonders for them. So we can't say no on that one. But this Ruben Amorim, you know, news, I don't know whether it's 100% true. There is something to it. Let's hope it is true. Because I do, as I say, for one, really like this guy. I think he could do a really good job at Liverpool. Ruben Amorim is only 39. Yes, he can do well at Liverpool because he's a good manager. Gives the youth a chance. And let's play and with freedom, says Ravi Bakari. How are you, Ravi? Hope you're well, my friend. Hit that like. Hit the share. Let's go. FSG has all the power, not even the board. Change FSG's mind. Well, they are the owners, so they do have the power. You can say that again. Love your picks. You at Anfield, says Henry. That was unbelievable last week. I was over at Liverpool against Brighton. I was with, actually met the royal family. I met a absolute legend outside the ground. Had a little chat with him and a few pictures. Ricky Tomlinson, of course, the main man in the royal family. I met a few people. I was with the Anfield Rap in the Glenbook Hotel after. It was great crack. I met actually Paul and Chris from Redmen outside. They're on their way into the ground. Absolutely legendary day. I've got to get back to Anfield soon because we did win 2-1. I got a Diaz equaliser and a Mo Salah winner. Pity that didn't happen yesterday. But we're still in the race. 7 games to go. We're still in the race, guys. Don't give up. As I say, do you want Ruben Amorim at LFC this summer? Do you want him at the Anfield helm? Do you think he can do a good job? He's only a young lad, 38, 39, so he is young. He's only learning. Could it be too big for him? Who knows? They did say similar with Alonso. Might be too big for him and stuff like that. But look, Sometimes there's special managers out there. Sometimes you've just got to go with it. Liverpool will look at all the analytics. They'll look at absolutely everything about him. If they are going for him, I'm sure he's on the list. Klopp has been fantastic, but he's going to leave before he's decided to sign a new contract. Now he wants to leave again, this time for good. I say thanks to the memories. Enjoy the rest of your life, Jurgen, says Redbird. He's not gone yet, baby. Dave, I would take Ruben tonight. He's that good, says Ravi. Yeah, look, I'm just, a lot of reports over the weekend. I'm sort of holding back on it. I know he's been in, there's been 2 or 3 mentions. Alonso was the number 1, and of course he's ruled himself out. Ruben was probably number 2. The second one, there's other ones in the background. There's Nagelsmann, and there's even a Mata I heard mentioned, and there's a few left field ones you probably wouldn't. Even Southgate got mentioned. No thanks. But you know what I mean? So I do like him, absolutely. The style of football, the type of football, the way he gives youth a chance, the way he plays with freedom, as Ravi just said. Okay, he's young, hasn't got that real experience at top level, like Premier League, Champions League level. But, there's something about him. There is something about him. Spare room for Ruben if he comes to Liverpool, says Goose Step. Absolutely brilliant. Absolutely, yes, I would take him too. I'm not saying it's serious, but we shall see. Dave, I'm serious. Ruben is that good. We can't lose out on him, says Ravi. Well, I've never said we haven't lost him or done anything yet. Just a lot of stuff, a lot of Twitter rumors. They're taking pace. They're gathering moss. They're doing whatever you want. A lot of stuff today and yesterday about it. Ruben this, Ruben that. A lot of fairly big sort of Portuguese journalists throwing in their weight on it. A few Portuguese papers and stuff on Twitter X mentioning that he's interested in representatives and agents and all this type of thing. If Liverpool weren't interviewing him or chatting to him, they're not doing their job anyway. So I'm sure stuff's working away in the background last few months. Do you see Virgil, Alisson, Salah staying, whoever comes in realistically? They're aging. What if the new manager wants a fresh new team, says Henry? Yeah, look, the manager will want fresh players. He probably will have a fresh backroom staff as well. A lot of changes. You're just hoping there's not that many changes, because you need a bit of rhythm, you need a bit of consistency. I'd love Van Dijk to sign a new contract, of course. I'd love Salah to sign a new contract. I'd love all the players to sign new contracts. But FSG, Michael Edwards, Richard Hughes, the new guys, the transfer committee, they've got to weigh it up. Salah's only a year left on his contract. You'd get premium money for him. Can you replace 20 plus goals a season? Can you replace that iconicness of him? It's going to be very hard to do. So do you take 100 million, 120 million for a guy that's only a year left in his contract? Try reinvest it? Or do you say, look, we'll give you another 2 years. That's 3 years. Get another 3 years out of him. Big decisions for Liverpool this summer. Not only on the managers front, but also on the player, on the contract issues. Huge season incoming. Huge few weeks incoming. We have a chance of winning the Premier League. We have a chance of winning Europa League. We're going to have a new manager. We're going to have a new backroom staff, and we're going to have a few new players. We're going to probably even have a slightly different style of play. Of course we are. We're going to have a different style of play. We're not going to get Jurgen Klopp number 2. There's only one Jurgen Klopp. There's got to be something different that's going to be fresh. It's going to be exciting, but it is also going to be scary, because anything's new, anything's fresh. There's always some sort of, trepidation. Oh, maybe it won't work. Maybe this won't happen. Maybe that won't happen. So let's see. Let's enjoy the rest of the season with Jurgen at the helm, and let's see what happens. And if Amorim is the man, if Ruben Amorim is the man, get behind him and he comes in, great. But if he isn't, let's see who is. Do we know if Salah really wants to leave and play in the Saudi league, says Alan? Don't know. I don't know. We've seen other players go. Ronaldo's doing well there, but he'd do well anywhere, really. It's a lower paced league. It's not great crowds. It's sort of a retirement league. The money's great, don't get me wrong. The wages are ridiculous. It's a real place you retire for 2 or 3 seasons to go, this is it. Put the feet up. Salah's so rich he doesn't even need the money. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I hope he doesn't. 3-4-3 under Ruben and Liverpool will cook, says Ravi. Yes, he does like that formation, 3-4-3. We shall see. What was that stupid comment by Klopp? It went something like, I don't win trophies or make trophy winners. I make relationships. I did see that. Come on, come on. We know Klopp's a winner. We know Klopp wants trophies. He wants relationships too with his players, with the fans, with the city. That's what makes Klopp so special. That's it. Simple as. I would love a Klopp hug before he goes. Klopp hug, but it doesn't look like I'm going to get one. I think him speaking to PSG may linger if Salah leaves, but Salah will be seeing all the comments on Saudi and how we... yeah, well, look, I don't know. I can't talk about it. As I say, it's a huge summer incoming, guys. Not only do we have a change of captain of the ship, as in Jurgen, the backroom staff, Pep Linders, Peter Crouch, all these guys leaving. Huge summer. We'll need fresh players. Yes, we will, but we've got to hold on to the experienced world-class players. The likes of Salah, the likes of Big Virgil, Trent. These guys, do you really want them? How hard would it be to replace one of them? Never mind 3 or 4 of them. Almost impossible, to be fair. I think him speaking to PSG may linger. Yeah, Henry, could be. I always thought he might end up at PSG if Mbappe goes to Madrid. I always thought that would be a possibility, even more than going to a Saudi league. Can't see Edwards keeping Salah if a massive bid comes in from, says Redboard. Yeah, I don't know. Finances have to come into it, especially with FSG there. Absolutely, they will. I mean, if they get an unbelievable, ridiculous 150 million up front type deal, they probably won't turn it down if Salah wants to go. I mean, a year in your contract or he goes for free the following year. I mean, it doesn't make financial sense for a start. We all want Salah to stay. Absolutely, I do too. But if you got 150 for him with a year in the contract, I don't know. What would you do, guys? Would you stick? Would you twist? What would you do? I don't know. I can't put you into the minds of FSG and Michael Edwards, but I have a feeling they take the money. That's just a rough guess. I think they take the money. But look, let's see. As I say, the rumours are starting to build pace. I'm not going to stay on long. A lot more build-up to come during the week on the Atalanta game Thursday night, of course, at Anfield. First leg in the quarterfinals of Europa. Nice to win that in Dublin, wouldn't it? My hometown. That would be nice. Let's see what happens there. But Ruben Amorim starting to build a bit of pace. Starting to look like it could happen. Rumours of agents and representatives meeting in Liverpool this week to chat about Liverpool. Liverpool apparently have a 3-year deal rolled and ready to rock, personal terms and stuff. Let's see what happens. This one is building pace and will not go away. Is it true? I don't know. Is it possible or credible? It is possible and it is credible. I hope it's true. I think he is that good. Stay safe. Talk soon. I'll keep an eye on it. You keep an eye on it. Thanks for popping in. Have a nice night. Cheers, guys. Ruben Amorim to Liverpool is a possibility. Let's see.